Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are doing a free energy healing with Susan Turner today. I'm so glad you're all here. Just wait until you feel this in your hearts, in your souls, in your body, in the ether. It's going to be so magical. And I am so thrilled, obviously, to share Susan with you. You all know Susan pretty well. I'm sure you've worked with her before, but if you haven't, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Welcome. Susan.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Adera, for that lovely introduction, and for everyone that's joined today in the now time, and those who may be listening later in the now time, because with energy, there is no time or space. And it's always the intention that whenever I'm doing any of my work, that people receive energetic benefit at the time that listening to it. So before we start the actual presentation, I would like to just bring everybody into their hearts. So I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes and just imagine the beautiful love light that's in the heart, the radiance of that light, and choosing a ray of that light and imagining yourself, a miniature you walking into this love light. That's it. Walking into that love light, into the ethereal, sacred space of you, together with the angels and ascended masters and high-level spirit teachers that work with you, that you may receive this presentation, what you need of this presentation, the goodness, the wisdom, the knowledge, the kindness and compassion, and more of the light that you are. And just notice how this is for you, how you perceive it. Some of you may perceive this as vibration, as pulsing, as tingling. And where it is that you perceive it, the longer that you are in this vibration, the more of it you embody. And just remembering this sensation, this flow, this feeling, this state. For when I bring you in to claim the divine you energy, you will likely notice that it is a different energy, it's a different frequency, it's a newer vibration for our planet. And I'm just going to go in now and ask for that for each of you here today and listening in the later now. So just be in a space of being, not looking for something, rather just being aware as I do this work in sacred intent for the highest good of all. Thank you. Just keep breathing in and out as this energy arrives for you in your heart. And would each of you just put up your hand when you notice that the energy has shifted, that you're perceiving something different than before? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. And renew your off camera if you would just give a little hand. I want to make sure you're included. Thank you. So this is the energy, the space of claim the divine you. This is, at this point, I believe, the highest vibration that we are accessing right now. That is my truth. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth, but it is the one that came gifted to me at Mount Shasta last year. And I've been working with the process. I've been expanding the process, and I've been called to share the process for those that are ready. So I'm going to do a screen share now. Please bear with me as it takes a few moments to get this part organized. And Adera, could you just give me a nod to, or a wave to make sure that you're seeing it? Thank you. I'm gonna move this down. So I've divided this teaching into 5 life-changing classes from the comfort of your home via Zoom. At 7 o'clock, it's going to be approximately an hour and a half, and it's for transformational cosmic healing, body, mind, and soul. So what is transformational cosmic healing? We are using the highest source light to bring spiritual truth through the soul into the mind and body, to bring more of our goodness, more of that which we are, into being. The challenge that we have in life is that we have been taught to identify with the mind, with all the thoughts that the mind thinks. And of course, because they are thoughts generated by our mind, we tend to believe them. And we are not taught the higher aspect of us, which gives us the true power of our light. Some have already registered for this course, and it's now $144, regularly $288. It's approximately 7.5 hours of class time. And you can also receive a free mentorship session with me, which is 35 minutes. It's 30 minutes of mentorship and 5 minutes of saying hello and goodbye. So this class is going to be 50% off until January 19th. So this process, I have again worked with many clients, every single client, some of them who are actually here that have received the process may even attest to the benefits of working with this process. The difficulty that it is with people is even when they've received the sessions without the teaching behind it. It's difficult for them to move forward and do it on their own. With regular use, this process has guaranteed benefits. In the process, you work with the love energies. On the human level, we have lots of ideas of the cause of issues and the blockages of what's keeping us from our good. This process does this for us through the alignment to the frequency, and we are, in a sense, sit back and enjoy the connection. I also teach empowerment tools and help you navigate some of the complexities of life, some of the misunderstandings that we have with ourselves and our source and the manifestation. When I was with Spirit today, talking with Divine Source, they were having a chat. And one of the things that came up was, everybody's looking to manifest their goodness, and they would like abundance and they would like prosperity. The laws that we have been taught that govern our universe, we may be using with some of the lower laws without having an understanding of the higher laws. And one of the higher laws is the law of love. It's the highest law, and from that, the law of truth. So if you're trying to manifest something and you're carrying non-truth and you're carrying lack of love on the different levels that we humans have, then it makes the manifestation more challenging, because we can't hold the vibration long enough and with trust in order for something to come into being. So they were saying to me to chat more about and teach more about the interaction of laws and the foundational laws as part of the teaching that's coming in, starting in February. Because you can achieve and receive the great happiness, confidence, inner peace, and prosperity that the Divine Source wants to provide for you. It's all about being in alignment with Source energy to enter the flow and to remain in the flow and trust that the flow is there for you. As you rest there, still in this frequency, I'm going to ask you, maybe if there's one or two aspects on this slide that you are having issues with receiving in your presence, that you're in, the vibration that you're in, to ask for the divine love energy to locate the cause. And I'll hold space for each of you. And all you have to do is breathe. You don't have to seek out the cause. Know the cause. Just ask in the source energy that you are to explore the cause of what is causing or creating, say, lack of prosperity, or lack of peace, or lack of truth, or lack of love, whatever resonates most strongly with you. As you breathe in and out, that's it. And then ask Source, the divine ethereal presence, to release the cause. And as this is happening, I'm just going to go in and do some deeper work with each of you. Breathing in and out from your heart space. Just focusing on connecting to the breath in the heart. That's it. And now just giving thanks. The work has been done. When you're ready, open your eyes, have a nice drink of water. If you need to do some movement in your body, that was a lot of energy coming down. Just be in that glow for a moment before I bring you back onto camera. Appreciating the gift of Source that came through you, as you. So how's everybody doing? Is there anyone willing to share their experience? Nothing happened.
I want to be, like, what do I want to be? Physically, I experience tears. Maybe metaphysically, I don't. I know you'll all understand when I'm a real angel person believer, and I felt like there was an angel standing beside me on each side with their hand on my shoulders, which is pretty vibrational, shall we say. And the human side of me wants to say, whoa, are you losing it here, woman? My husband used to call all of this woo-woo stuff, but he didn't object to me doing it.
Oh, yes.
He never said, no, you can't go here or there.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you for bringing that up, Penny. I pulled some information up. I won't do a screen share, but I will read this out to you. Because it has to do with science. It says here, there are many notable biologists, biochemists, physicists, and astronomers who support intelligent design and conscious universe. These include Michael Behe, Ralph Selke, Scott Munich, German geneticist Wolfgang Karlogig, astronomer Dr. G. Gonzalez, molecular physicist Nassim Haramein, even Einstein believed that the universe was too well organized not to be intelligent. So woo-woo is downplayed because it, in my view, I'm not telling people that this has to be their truth. In my view, it is to keep us in the squirrel cage of traditional, very limited thinking. Because if we all embrace the true freedom and power that we all are, then we are independent of the systems that try to keep us engaged for a variety of reasons that have nothing to do with our good and everything to do with supporting other non-truthful structures. And as we move up in vibration, these non-truthful structures, whether it's financial world, investment world, whatever, because we are moving up in vibration, we are able to perceive greater truth. And these structures then begin to be taken down. And we've been in that process for a while, and it also generates more fear on our planet because things are changing. But there is divine plan and divine order in everything. And courses like mine and spiritual people that are doing light work are doing our best to help people through the transition, through love, and release fear. So thank you, Penny. Anyone else have a question or something they would like to share?
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Renew.
I felt a lot of stillness. I felt I was disconnected from my thoughts, and I thought that like my thoughts were just flying by like clouds first. So it was just a lot of stillness, a lot of peace. So that was my experience. And of course, as always, I get the vibrations through my body.
Yeah, thank you, Radu. And would you say you're someone that has difficulty with your thoughts?
Yeah, I have monkey mind.
So how wonderful for you
Yeah.
that you receive that, because that is the truth of who you are coming out. You know,
Yeah.
we are not our thoughts.
Yeah. I did definitely feel that. I did feel that the thoughts that I did have in my mind before coming into this were just like I disconnected from them. They were just flying by.
Awesome. Well, my goal is to help you do this for yourself. Help you to hold space for yourself. Teach you the skills, some of the background to help you hold space, and so that you can live that happier, more abundant, freer life, and walk in your light as your light. That's my goal, you know. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Awesome. Anything else anyone would like to add? Any question? Adera, you do these podcasts all the time. Is there something I haven't covered that you think is important or relevant?
No, I thought you did a wonderful job. I was just going to add to the energy when it came through my heart. I had in my mind an idea of what that would feel like, really high vibe, like almost like zzz, and it came in and it just felt like like really calm, really full, really quiet kind of versus something that was going to be, you know, I don't know, like a high frequency sort of feeling, right? So I thought that was interesting.
Yes, and thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that feedback and that you feel that this has been valuable so far. There is a modification that has happened for this because I want to be mindful of not ascending someone too quickly, too fast. So this is an in-between step to the work that I do. And so this is an in-between step when you go into the full aspect of the energy, it can be like that. It depends on what it is you've asked for when you're doing the work, and what it is you're ready for.
Thank you.
Awesome. Kathy or Brenda, is there anything that you guys would like to add? We've got a couple of minutes left.
I felt very peaceful, and yeah, just very peaceful. And I felt the energy moving through my body. And now I can't sit still, and I feel like I'm going to go for a walk after this. But I just wanted to say that part that I just love about your work and the energies that you bring for us, from us, however you say it, is not having to know the root cause, like not knowing, just trusting that that's being released and moving forward. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that feedback. Trying to understand what it is that's causing something, you're only seeing a little piece of this. You're not seeing the full picture. So how can you lift off all the components when we only understand 2% of the universe? That is what the scientists tell us. So how are we smart enough to understand the root cause of anything? And it is the root causes of things that are holding us back and creating disharmony. Brenda, we're just about through our time. Is there anything you would like to add?
Yes, I will say a couple of things about my experience. I was surprised when you were bringing down the energy, and you said you were sort of, I'm going to use the word intensify or work with us individually, that I felt like I feel the energy a lot in my upper chest, but it felt like it dropped down into lower chest, and just I have to describe it as more of like a void, just nothing. So
Yeah.
I was surprised by that, sort of like, okay, my mind's not racing off, and I'm just sitting with this. It's awesome. And then also I have a lot of tension that I feel in my back, sort of between my shoulder blades. And I felt like it was shifting when you were talking about the releasing what's holding back. And it was moving further down my spine. I don't know if I actually totally got rid of it, but I definitely felt a shift.
Well, they told me it was done.
Oh, thank you.
And you
Thank
didn't
you.
get rid of it. And I was working on all of you simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
And the void, that is the Divine Mother. So I had invited her. So, which is probably why a lot of you experience that deep, deep peace as she was with us. So I wish to thank you all for coming. So grateful for you guys to join me, and you're welcome to join our class if you're called. So sending love and light to everybody, and thank you so much. Looking forward to sharing this work with those that wish to join me.